Hey, how's everybody doing today? Today is November 4th, 2019, and we have a one, two, three, four, five, six games slate tonight. Uh, the highest over and under looks like the New Orleans versus the Brooklyn Nets, even though it can change throughout the day. So, uh, you may want to keep an eye on that, but it's really not a priority if you understand how each team plays. Okay, so I would suggest any new people subscribe to my channel, like this video. You will win. You will win if you continue to watch this video. I guarantee that. Okay, so today, the first thing I always do, I always look at the over and unders. I look at the spread to see if there will be any potential blowouts. And we have the Portland Trail Blazers going up against the Golden State Warriors with a spread of 11. So that right there looks like a potential blowout. Okay. So now let's go to our FanDuel only. I don't do DraftKings. I don't do Prize Picks. I only do FanDuel, and I do football and basketball. Sometimes golf. Sometimes college basketball. But I this is you had a lot of people do a lot of sports, and granted, if they are gifted to have all that knowledge on each sport, then that's um, a blessing to them. But to me, I like to, dig deep into a specific sport, even though I played the sport, my basketball as well. So this gives me an opportunity to kind of figure out some things through experience of my own. So injury news is the second thing I look at. You have to know who's playing, who's not playing, who could potentially be not playing, who could potentially start. That's how you save money and save uh, money to get greater value. Okay, so we know that the Houston Rockets uh, played yesterday, stunk it up. I don't know if you guys watched that. Watched that game. I watched that game, and it was horrific. I had Jimmy Butler, 11% with Jimmy Butler, but I knew that Jimmy Butler was going to bring it. So today, we know James Harden sucked today. You know what I mean? So um, we're going to start with a lot of people start with the point guards. I specifically want to start with the most valuable. So in this video, I'm going to give you my four cores that you should build your team around. And I'm going to give you the big man of the day pick. I'm going to give you the big man of the day, and I'm going to give you my four cores. And if you want extra help, extra news, or extra opinion or analysis, you can reach me by email at ko Mr. MR1, the number one, of OF1, the number one, at gmail.com. Okay, so let's get ready to rumble. So remember, we know that the over and unders, the highest score of the night right now, as of 10:30 in the morning, is Eastern Standard Time, is New Orleans versus the Brooklyn. Okay. But we also know that Houston got embarrassed yesterday, right? And we also know that Joel Embiid is out. So as I go through these players, I kind of, give myself an overview in my head of the specific roster, who's in, who's out, when the last time they played. And I also do for the last 3 games. I know most people do it for the current season, but in the NBA, the game of basketball in general is a streaky game, so it could be ups and downs. So I like to see who's up and I like to see who's down within the last 3 games. Because that's when it's like, every 3 games kind of like a reset. So, with that being said, I know that Russell Westbrook is a game time decision, but if he doesn't play, I'm definitely going with Harden as a core. So, in my eyes, I think they don't. I think that he doesn't play. I think they give him a night of rest, as they've been doing to all the stars around the league. And I think James Harden have a big day, but we haven't gotten to that yet. Let's get our core point guard. Damian Lillard, he's at 10-3. Most people multiply it by 5 times the value. He can get you a 50 ball. He's basically been getting 50 balls all this time. Um, as you can see, 51 Philly, 55 OKC, 54 San Antonio, but something's telling me he's not going to do that tonight. Something's telling me that the game will be fast paced. He'll have ample opportunity, but it will be a blowout. And I think that Damian Lillard will get. Can he get me 60? I multiply things by 6, so I don't do everybody else do by 5. I do by 6. So can he get me a 60 ball tonight against a Golden State team who is undermanned? I don't know. I don't think so. I think he shares the wealth tonight, and I think that it'll be a all around effort. I think Anthony Simmons will play. I think CJ McCollum will have a big game. But for his price, I don't know. It's something else we can find. A more meaningful game. I like to attack meaningful games. Kyrie Irving against Brooklyn. 97. Kyrie Irving against New Orleans at Brooklyn, excuse me. 9,700. So he's looking at around a 56, 58 ball. Excuse me, if I do my math and I times it by 6 times the value, because I like to project 6 times, others like 5. They playing against a Brooklyn who's ranked 30th in opponent's point guard, but New Orleans do have a lot of defenders. They have Josh Hart, Drew Holiday's back. So even though Kyrie Irving's usage is high, his last 3 games is a 46, 38, 50, a 62 versus Memphis. This looks like he's not fading off, but he's dying down. That's why his price has come down. So let's go to the next one. Ben Simmons. Okay, we know Joel Embiid is out. And let's monitor the games when Joel Embiid has not played. Joel Embiid did not play against Detroit, and we can see against Detroit, Ben Simmons went off. Joel Embiid played this game. Joel Embiid played this game. Joel Embiid did not play against Portland the last game, and we see Ben Simmons went off. So we know that Phoenix is a up and down team. We know that Ricky Rubio will be guarding him, or Devin Booker, but I doubt Devin Booker because they don't want to get him in foul trouble. Kelly Oubre is too small. Aaron Bynes, he has to deal with Horford. So Ben Simmons looks like he's in line for a triple-double. Ja Morant. I like Ja Morant against Houston. The only thing is the turnovers. He's second in the NBA in turnovers. He had an okay game against Phoenix, but that is really what he will be, is a 40-35 ball unless he can get his turnovers down. And against Houston, we know Houston does not play D, but we also know that Houston is coming off an embarrassing moment, so they are looking to attack. John Morant will have a good game, but will he give me 7,700? I like to do about 6. Can he give me a 46? Yeah, if he aggressive, but I don't think that is the winning lineup. Lonzo Ball, uh, Ricky Rubio, uh, uh, he has a handful tonight. Eric Bledsoe, we can see Eric Bledsoe's minutes. He's 24, 20 hasn't hit the 30-minute mark. It's been giving you good value, but that's you know that was a blessing to those that picked him. Jeff Teague. Okay, we know that Cat is out, and we know that first game Cat's been out. He put up 44 against Washington. Um, he also hasn't played over 30 minutes, so they just been getting away with murder over here. And I don't know how long that'll last. Uh, Isaiah Thomas. I like to see increase in minutes and usage, and we can see that he's been, you know, getting his rhythm in a short period of time. So he has back-to-back 30 games. Fantasy. So we go down. Let's see what Frank Jackson. I like to check the bums. I like to see what the bums do. He played 22 minutes last game. They play against Brooklyn. He may get a little bit. Anthony Simmons may be a blowout. He may get some burn. Not enough for the win. We going for this is a cash lineup. Let's go to use Austin Rivers. Let's see. He's been, he played 24 minutes last night. Hasn't really came into his own yet. He probably will have a good game against Memphis. Chris Clemens. I know a lot of people have been talking about him, but if he's not hitting his shot, he does nothing else. I'm not picking him. So, for my first core pick at the point guard position, I am going with, after the review, let's look at George Hill, 26 minutes. May get some turnovers because he plays D. Kai Bowen. Let's see his game log. It's that one big game. People are going to be on him. Let's be different. Gotta be different. So my pick is, for my core pick at the point guard position, it will be, as well, Kyrie Irving also has Lonzo Ball on. So Lonzo Ball and Jrue Holiday, good defenders. We see Kyrie's last 3 games. He's put up 45 fantasy. At 9,700, doing my scale, that's not enough. He has to give me a 58 tonight. And I don't think he's going to do it against Brooklyn. And Ben Simmons, he's been averaging 38.3 fantasy, but he is on the rise. And as a 9,500 guy, he has to get me a 57. And let's see if his assists and rebounds. He's been, yeah. We know Phoenix like to shoot a lot of jump shots. So it's my first core pick, guys. Ben Simmons. Okay, moving on to the shooting guard with James Harden. I am going James Harden. I'll get to the rest of the lineup, but James Harden is the pick for me. Bradley Beal against a undermined Detroit. He is too expensive right now. He's giving you points, but it's like nobody else from Washington is doing anything, so he can't really give you assists, and he's 9,600, so he has to give me like a 57 ball. And Detroit has defenders. I like Bruce Bowen. I like. Hey, Mike can do it because they don't really got nobody. They really don't. But let's go. If you want to feel like going Bradley Beal, you could go Bradley Beal. I'm not. D'Angelo Russell, he sits. He doesn't play. Devin Booker, he playing against the Philadelphia 76ers. He may have a good game. I don't know, though. I doubt it because he's going up against Josh Richardson, who plays D. He's not just going to let you get 40 on him. Chris Middleton against a undepleted Minnesota team. He has yet to give me a 40 ball. So I don't know if he does it away. I think he does it at home. Derrick Rose is out. Leslie Matthews doesn't do it for me. So my core pick number 2 is James Harden. Just because no Russell Westbrook put up 35 fantasy. That's not like him. He's first in the league in turnovers. He's getting numbers, but his rebounds and assists is not what they used to be. So I think them getting their ASS kick, they're gonna come out firing. He's only played 26 minutes, so he should be ready. Okay, to the small forward position. A lot of people are going Giannis. They're stacking Giannis and Harden, and I'm not touching Giannis. He's at 12,000, and he has to give me a 72. He gave me a 78 against Toronto. That's 36 minutes. Who is guarding Giannis? Josh Kobe can't guard him. Covington can't guard him. I mean, he's gonna get you. He's gonna get you what you asked for. That's just if you want to pay 12,000. You got Brandon Ingram. You got Tobias Harris. You got Daniel House. You got Luke Kennard. So my thing is, let's see who's gonna guard. Josh Kobe, Jake Lyman. There's really nobody could guard. Covington. I see Bell, Noah Vonleh on him. Shooting guard. Yeah, it's not really. It's nobody really. It's nobody really that could guard him. And he has to get us a. He has to get us a. You got to get us a 70, 72. So, me personally, I wouldn't go Giannis, but if you guys want to go Giannis, you guys could go Giannis. My next core pick is Eric Gordon. I mean, this guy, you talk about bounce back in the making. You check his stats, he was getting good minutes in the beginning, but just can't buy a basket, So today will be the day. 2 for 10, 0 for 5 from 3 last night. 5 for 13, 5 for 13, 4 for 11, 1 for 7. Today will be the day. Harden needs somebody, to help him score. No Russell Westbrook. And Jay Crowder, he can't guard everybody. So, say Eric Gordon eats today. Snow Joe Green, shooting guard. No shooting guard. Ben McLemore. I'm not even gonna click on his name. Uh, you know, you see, you you gotta produce today. Gotta. Life is on the line. So I gave you my point guard cure, my point guard core pick. I gave you my shooting guard core pick. I gave you my small forward core pick. And now we're going to power forwards. Okay. Wow, it's already on it. It's crazy. Let's go to all no, let's go to forwards. Oh, okay. They say Blake Griffin might play. So listen, y'all. Put this as an asterisk. Write this down. If Blake Griffin plays, take Giannis. I repeat, if Blake Griffin plays, take Giannis. Good. Okay, Draymond Green's out. Okay. I like Al Horford against Phoenix. Let's do the math. Let's just look at it. He played 30 minutes against Portland and destroyed them. 30 minutes. Imagine if this is a close game. Notice that I didn't target nobody from the New Orleans and Brooklyn game, even though the slate was at 237. Sometimes you gotta go with what you have already planned out in your head after simulating the game in your head. So after simulating the game in your head, you know who to kind of go with. So he dominated in 30 minutes. Let's look at when Embiid didn't play against Detroit, 44. Embiid didn't play against Portland, 49. And how much does he cost? How much does Al Horford cost, guys? He is 7,500. He was 6,900 last game. So he's 7,500. So he's got to give us. He's 7,500, guys? No way. He's not 7,500. He got to give us a 45, guys. Al Horford has to give us 45 to make 6 times value. And he gave us 49 in 30 minutes. And there's no Joel Embiid. Shh. I'm not going to say anything else. But that's not even my core pick. So when we go to, I like to attack this game, even though, because it was a back-to-back for Houston. So we see Jaren Jackson is doubtful, says considered doubtful, so he may not play. And we see that Memphis is short at the front court, and we see Jonas Valanciunas. It's the only guy, and Jay Crowder. I think Solomon Hill gets some run today. There's no big guys, you know what I mean? There's no big guys. There's no big guys for Memphis. No big guys. So I think Brandon Clark gets an extended amount of run today, and he is and will be my final core pick. Let's go, guys. Giving you guys cash lineup right here for free. And when you cash, if you use my lineup, please don't forget to email me. Let me know how you did. Let me know what you thought of my advice. Okay, so now, are you guys ready for the big man? The big man. I repeat, the big man of the day. Okay, we know Hassan Whiteside is gonna play. Okay, we know no Cat, no Joel. We know Clint Capella against Houston. He's going up against Valanciunas. Thomas Bryant. He's going up against Dre Drummond. Aaron Bonds. He's at 6,000. That means he has to get us. If I do it by my scale, he has to get us 36. He's not doing that unless he's shooting threes all day. DeAndre Jordan doesn't play enough, but he against New Orleans, he may have some value. Brook Lopez against Minnesota, stretch the floor. Jahlil Okafor against Brooklyn, kind of like that. 12 boards last game. I think he gets us another double. That's on Gordy Jane against Milwaukee. Gave us 3 blocks, 18-8. I think Brook Lopez is a little bigger, so a little harder for him. Kyle O'Quinn, 3,700 against a Phoenix team, 17 minutes. Did okay. I mean, Portland had no height. So, with that being said, my big man pick of the day goes to Andre Drummond. I mean, this guy is just retarded. He's looking like definitely a first team All NBA player. And at 10-6, he has to get us 63. He'll get us 30 in the first quarter. Don't even worry about it against a Washington team who's light in the ASS. And there's no Derrick Rose, no Reggie Jackson, no Tim Frazier. So, here you have it, guys. My core picks of the day. Use them wisely and good luck. And let me know how you guys do. Once again, you can email me at KOMR1, the number 1, OF1, the number 1, at gmail.com. Let me know how you guys did. I am on Twitter, but I will not be giving that out right now. Good luck to you guys and wish you all the best. We out.